Check 1 2 1 2. We are out here. I am DJ Memetic, your man's to my right. In the box to my right on my screen is my main man, your front of house Timekode lead, Ollie, in the house. Above him is your previous, maybe 2 times previous Timekode front of house lead / last party rocker destroyer, my main man, Russ Plus. To his left, we have the OG front of house Timekode legend. They call him Heavy Kevvii out in the West Coast. And we're glad to have him joining us in the post-party pod. This is a true all doorman pod. This is what we was going for in the first pod, people. We had some technical difficulties, but we got it together. So we're here, man. Just wanna, you know what I'm saying, acknowledge the group, and you know what I'm saying, we're here to just reflect a little bit on the jam that was, because we had a really good time Friday night with Russ Plus. Really did a lot of damage. It was quite impressive, I must say. And so we want to talk about that. And then we want to tap in with Heavy Kevvii and just see where he's at, what's going on the West Coast, reminisce on some memories at the door, talk about just, you know what I'm saying? He caught the last podcast, so maybe he can also critique some of the characteristics of a door person that we talked about that you need, all that, maybe share some stories, all that. We'll see how it goes. But what's up, gentlemen? How y'all doing?
Chilling.
That's what's up.
I'm relaxing.
You're in the red room, Ollie. We can tell you're relaxing.
Yeah, man.
And Kevvii, what's good? Where you at, man?
Doing great, man. Life is great, full of blessings right now.
You were just showing us a background. You were showing us a sunset before we started.
Yeah, the sun went down. Sun went down now, so it's mighty cold. Maybe not as cold as Ottawa.
I was gonna say it's all relative. Like, you know what I say? It's all relative. It's all relative. But yeah, man. Speaking of relatives and relations, yo, Russ destroyed the party on Friday, man. And let me say, I had I'm gonna put this out there right off the gate, and it's sad news, but I'm gonna just say it off the gate because my original plan was to send around the set so that we could talk about it. Unfortunately, tragedy struck. The SD card got corrupted. We lost the set.
Tough. But maybe in the future. Because I think Rekordbox saved my track list.
So there may be an opportunity to reconstitute what Russ did so that we can give it back to the people so that they can experience it for those who weren't in the room. But for those of us who were in the room, Ollie, I'm looking to you. Tell me what you were hearing on Friday night. I saw you on the dance floor. You were seen on the dance floor, but I want to know, what were you hearing? What were the vibes?
Oh, it was just lovely, man. So many beautiful faces coming in. Just have a lot of smiles and joys and laughter because, you know, you express yourself in a free space. And it was hilarious sometimes what you came up with. Even for myself, like I caught myself, I was like, with a little giggle, because I'm like, yo, I didn't expect to do that, but you know, but that's what happens when the jungle comes out.
Saying, man, that's what I'm saying. I mean, and you know, and I say, I mean, obviously, I mean, we were doing some work to set the table, certainly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was happy to be able to get into some of the Casa overall. You know what I'm saying? I was hitting them with that into the Busta Rhymes type shit. Put your hands where my eyes could see. All of that was going down. You know what I'm saying? Big Trev taking us everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Off the jump. I mean, that's our ace.
Every continent.
He hit them all. Trust me. He was doing all of that work early. And so that was fun. And also we added a new element this month with the videos in. You know what I'm saying? So we were
Yeah,
doing some.
that was a great delight for me.
Okay, so you was enjoying that.
Yeah, because I was by the door greeting everybody, but then I was just like fixated on the visuals.
Okay. So the new visual levels, which we, you know what I'm saying? People who were in the house got to experience that. But we're really taking it there with the visuals. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it custom. We had some fun with the visuals with Russ's visuals. You were saying that you'd never DJ'd with your face behind you before.
I look back a couple times during the set and I'm like, oh shit, that's me. It's just, but it's like a giant version of me. So I'm like, okay, shit.
That's what's up. And yo, just talk to people through your set a little bit, man, because you really hit. Like, I mean, that was like a real like Timekode set where you were hitting like from like the disco and the soul stuff out to the high NRG levels. Like, you know what I'm saying? Going into the wild booty stuff and then coming right back down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was, you really like took it all the way there. So talk to people through what the thought process was. How did you approach it? And how did you feel about the execution? I'll say I saw the people responding. You know what I'm saying? The people were responding, but I want to know what it was like from your perspective on the decks.
Well, I think from the decks, it felt really good. Everyone was really receptive to everything I was playing and stuff like that. I felt like going into the set, I was sort of trying to search up a lot of the stuff that I really enjoy listening to, but don't get to play as much. And some of the sets I've been playing recently, like more sort of lately, I've been playing like a lot of faster stuff or just straight rave music and stuff. But in that, I was also thinking of kind of crossover songs that would sort of like satisfy everyone, right? If there's people who usually come to see me DJ other sets and see me here, what can sort of cross it over? And there's a lot of like classic rave stuff that's a bit slower, but has that nice breakbeat for the dancers at Timekode, but has the little pianos for the ravers and stuff like that. But yeah, a lot of it was going through stuff that might be like wouldn't fit at other gigs I play, but songs I love. And a lot of classic funky stuff, boogie. And then, yeah, some of those edits that are like just like built for dance floors, really.
That man,
those I was
that
really
DJ
excited to play.
Swisher boy. That
Yeah,
DJ.
All
crazy.
lifestyle.
Okay, what you say?
Yeah.
Say that again, Kevvii.
All lifestyles at Timecode. Sometimes you get the accountants up there too. You know, you
Yeah.
you got whatever in there, man.
Yo, trust me, I ran into some old heads in there. Like at the party, people who I had not seen for a long ass time. I mean, we were talking about that in the last episode. That always happens. But part of that is the music, right? And people know that they can come and catch, you know what I'm saying? Like all these vibes. So from the ravers to the accountants might want to come through and shake a leg. You know what I'm saying? And we're trying to deliver all of that.
No, 100%. That's what I think about for sure. With like how to keep everyone happy and just like that. Well, that was how I was like thinking of building the crate, and then I knew this was a party where I can't really approach it with having too much planned out and stuff. Just kind of got to.
Well, I'll be honest. I thought
early crew at Timecode, right?
there was no, certainly now there's a big early crew because some of our old late crew is the new early crew, but at the same time, you know, I was surprised that you were saying how much of it was spontaneous because like, yo, it seemed, I mean, the mixing was super tight and it seemed well thought through in terms of like the moments and like sort of like when you was hitting shit, I was like, oh, okay, that's the right moment for that.
I think I was like, I had a couple jams the week prior and stuff. So I had like a history in my mind, certain songs working at certain times. And I kind of went from there. And then, I know like where my kind of sort of peaks and then chillers should be, then I kind of know how to fill in the times between those and stuff. And so like when there was a bit extra time to play too, I knew exactly like the bag I wanted to get into at that point and stuff. And especially like once kind of 12:30 hit, I sort of had an idea of where I wanted to be, and luckily that was all working out, and sort of everything was sort of going according to like how I was feeling it musically too. Like I was very like felt very in sync with the floor, where like we're all sort of on the same schedule. So
Oh, that's blessed. And so, and how did you manage the distraction of me intoxicated and talking shit into the microphone? Was that
that's perfect.
was that distracting? Was that inspiring? How
No,
did
that was
that
awesome.
how did that ride?
I think you know how to be on the mic during a set. It certainly adds to it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Kevvii knows the sound effects.
No, I think it brings a lot to a set. Like I don't usually have someone over the whole set sort of like sprinkling in little like hype ups to the crowd and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun, honestly, having someone sort of MC over the set. It was sick.
It's a funny thing, man, because people think that like I have some like premeditated stuff, which I really don't. Like it's really just the music. Like I really just hear the music and I'm just like, oh snap, like I gotta get up there and say some, you know what I'm saying? Some wild shit.
Yeah.
And so like if I'm on your shit throughout the whole thing, it's because like the music got me locked in for sure. So it was dope and very, very fun, man. I really enjoyed the set, man, for sure. And like I said, we're gonna make an attempt to bring it to the people a different way. And so, you know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned, Timekode family. We gonna get there. But yeah, man, we got my man Kevvii on the line, man. So like, yo, you heard what we was talking about the doorman experience at Timekode. I just want you to bless us a little bit because you ran the door for probably as long as anybody has run the door at Timekode. So I'm trying to understand from your perspective. Thank you, man. You don't got to be in the dark, baby. Come on, man, get it to the light and let the people know, like, you know what I'm saying, like. Talk a little bit about your door experience at Timekode and like even like, you know what I'm saying, if you have any opinions of what we were saying, talking about, you know what I'm saying, Ollie and Russ, who are also door people at Timekode, front of house people, you know, just break it down, man.
Off the top of my head, here's my top 5 Timekode guests.
Okay.
Ollie.
Boom. Boom.
Okay.
Boom.
Number 2, Chico 7, aka Hype, aka Hold Your Fire.
Yes. No, he's always lit when he comes in the party. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Number 3, and this is not in order.
Right.
Number 3, the Bangarra Dance Collective, aka the Indigenous Ballet from Australia.
I remember that night. Okay.
And gave me and Quende tickets to go see them perform at the NAC.
Okay. I'm gonna tell this. Let me. Okay, let's tell the story. So then we were. I forget even what month this was. Some month way back when Da Friqui was in the basement on Laurier, and you know what I'm saying.
2017.
Thank you. And so then
2018.
Okay, no, 2018 because it had to be 2019 because I wasn't even around 2018.
And around there
because I was in the UK. Anyway, point is, we were in the spot getting set up, and we noticed this group of people eating injera. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying the culinary delights of East Africa while we were getting our shit together. And we start talking. I forget. Was it you who started talking to them? Or were you?
I wasn't there yet.
You weren't there yet. You know, there was us who was there, and we told them that, like, yo, there's a party going on tonight. It's going to be lit. What's your deal? And they explained to us that they were dancers, indigenous dancers from Australia, who were here performing at the NAC, just out to eat and trying to find something to do. So we was like, yo, come through the party, man. Just, you know, we'll put you on the list. Come through. And yo, they tore up the dance floor that night. I remember seeing them. It was some wild. They were really. No, go ahead, Kevvii.
The lights were on and they were still going.
That's what I'm saying. They were really going for it that night. So you reminded me of that. That was a dope experience, man.
They shut down the whole party and then gave us tickets to go see them, which was mind-blowing performance.
For sure. For sure.
the night after they shut down our party.
Yeah, no, it was incredible. It was incredible. I completely forgot about that. That's a classic.
That's top. That's number 3. Number 4 guest. Let's go Tarek Hassan, aka Gong Fu Crew.
Listen. Tarek is old. Listen, because I seen him at the anniversary party, and like even before that, man. I mean, speaking of which, he's been trying to get us to do a TK thing, or just to come get the whole crew to come through to Gong Fu, because he's a G like that. And a lot of people don't remember, or most people might remember or might not remember, that he started that. The early days of that business was him on barrels out front of the Somerset and Preston spot after the parties. He used to be our late night food guy after the parties.
And then we got the barrels in the party at City Center.
That's right. When we did the warehouse parties, we had the bow inside the party. Man, we was going crazy them days, but
Never been done.
it's true. It's a fact.
So that's my 4th guest. 5, we bring in JD Fun, aka J Function.
Can't lie, man. And somebody mentioned his set last.
He
Yeah,
played
I
one
did,
of the
yeah.
illest sets I've ever seen down there.
Yeah, no, he did. And we have it recorded somewhere. That one, there was no SD card errors.
Studio days.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It was early Slick Studio days.
And then I give an honorable mention to probably my favorite guest, even despite that list, Trevor Walker's parents.
Yo, I forgot when Trevor Walker's parents came to the party, man. And
That's just beautiful, man.
for context, Trevor is our OG, and his OGs came through. So it was we really like had it going with the multi-generational situation. No, that was dope. You're reminding me, man. You're reminding me of a lot of different things, man. For sure.
So yeah,
No, that's top. That's dope.
you've seen it all.
You've seen it all, man. You've seen a lot at the door. And that's what we were saying. Like, we were talking about just funny stories from the door. And I know you gotta have the most. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you probably seen.
Now I know Ollie.
Well, okay. Okay. So Ollie's your funny story at the door.
Ollie's my guy, man.
That's what's up.
Mad love,
And
Kevvii.
just to give Ollie his flowers, man. I look up to Ollie.
Wow.
The guy. Let's talk about dancing at every Timekode. Let's talk about
Still.
Let's talk about ripping skateboarders / roller skater.
Wheelman.
So this is high level.
No, I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. But this is the thing. Front of house, all our front of house homies been high level. It's been like that. That's how Russ got on the set and wrecked it, man. So
We know it, man.
that's what's really good, man. And it's, you know what I'm saying? It's cool to see, you know what I'm saying, everybody's, you know what I'm saying, growth and evolution, you know what I'm saying, through this whole journey, man. You're out in the West Coast. We are.
Beautiful thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Timekode.
You already know. So anyway, but yeah, man, I mean, anything else? I mean, we don't got to keep this too long, because, you know, the post party, we want to just thank everybody who came through. You know what I'm saying? All the dancers who came through, all the OGs who came through. And yeah, man, it was cool to just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was really, really cool. I was saying to the homies, we might gotta have Russ back regular, man. If he's gonna tear it down like that, then we might gotta have Russ back regular. So, you know.
Oh, and shout out to Beverly, who celebrated her birthday on Timekode.
Okay, Beverly, happy birthday to you. She should have come to me for a shout out or something. I would have did it.
Heavy Bev.
I would have did it. But yo, shout out to Bev on the birthday. And yo, we got one more for the season coming up in February. Oh, yeah,
And
February.
let me give a shout out
Shoot it.
to my brother Quende, man, because the music I took away from my Timekode experience. So you got You got someone like Zatar doing the big brass, a lot of big funk. You got Walker with the worldly sound. But then you got Memetic coming in, futuristic, question marks. What am I listening to? Where is this from?
Exactly.
Following you around later, where was that record from? Growing up and listening to Kevvii's music from the front of the house, to me, was just a buffet of creative expression.
No, that's dope, man. I appreciate that, man. Coming from you, I mean, you've listened to a lot of music, man. So it's like I really do appreciate that, man.
Some of the best music I've ever heard came out of that basement.
No doubt, man. No doubt. No, that spot was special, man. It's so funny when we first got into that spot. You know, in fact, what happened? Yeah, like the bar was actually like in the middle of the room. Like you know how the room was split into two parts. The bar was in the middle of that little 2-part split.
Mhm.
And when we started doing parties, that we filled it up so fast, he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna move the bar. We're gonna open up this other room, and we're gonna do." And it turned it into just like an ill spot, man. And like like a lot of crazy memories from that place. Obviously, I mean, Russ raised one of my favorites, the Zaki Ibrahim show over on the last pod. I had to go back and watch that on YouTube, man. I was like, yo, that party was lit. And so, yeah, man. No, I mean, a lot of dope memories. And like, yeah, man, blessed to have you guys all be a part of all of that, man. I think we might have lost Kevvii there. He's in the West Coast.
I was
Wild.
curious what his favorite party was.
Yeah, I mean, it would be interesting to hear from. I feel like he would say the warehouse shit. But I don't know. That would be a good question for him, man. I'll send him the text after. We'll get some confirmation on what the favorite stuff.
That was a big time for that space too, actually, because they were in the in between, and I remember I think I saw like Kenny Dope there the same month or something.
You did, yeah, because they had that was, man, you're bringing me back, man, bringing me back.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, yeah.
They had the international music conference thing there. Kenny Dope came through.
Was that the
Yeah,
start
no
of
doubt.
OIMC too?
See, there's a funny thing about this because OIMC and OMIC, people got them confused. You know what I'm saying? And that was part. Anyway, let's not. That's some old nomenclature scandals. But anyway, the point is that that space, there was a lot of stuff going on in that space at the time. Really, really potent time. But yeah, now I mean the whole. Anyway, we won't even get into what happened to that space. Let's focus on the good times and seeing Kenny Dope and getting my Wild Style box set all signed up properly, man.
That was so sick.
That was very, very tight, man. A lot of fun times out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Many more to make. That's the whole point of this whole thing, man. We keep it moving like that. But on that note, let's close out the post-party pod. Say peace to the people. Remind them that we got another one coming in February 20th. Last one for the season. It's just the your favorite Timekode crew: Memetic, Sizey, Walker, doing work. And yeah, man, we want to see you on the dance floor. We want to see you on the dance floor. So, yeah, see you on the dance floor.
Sure.